Will Elon Musk create Dogecoin millionaires in 2025? Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black Sea, and I have another video for you. Today, we're going to be talking about Dogecoin and where I think it could be head here. Are we going to see all-time highs in 2025, or is the top in? Altcoins are done for. I'll say right off the TLDR, no, altcoins are not done. But I want to give you guys my opinion on where I think we could be head here in the short term and the long term. So welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black Sea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so we are talking about Dogecoin right now. We are looking at some important price levels. We have broken down on this ascending channel, and we saw a wick all the way down to 20 cents. And if some of you guys caught that knife, very good. We saw a nice little bounce back up here. I caught a couple longs on SWE. I posted over on Twitter. If you want to see that, check me out, 333 Black Sea. But I do think that right now it would be a good time to potentially be looking for long opportunities. I think that we could probably come down and test this level here at about 25 cents or 24,999 to be exact. I think it's possible to test this, but I really do not want to see us break down below that. If we do break down below that, then I would say, okay, it's probably a good time to be opening up a short opportunity. This is not financial advice, but I do think that that'd probably be a more appropriate time to say, okay, we broke support. Let's open up some shorts. But guys, this is strictly short term, okay? I really want to emphasize that when I'm talking about different trade setups, because some of you guys get upset when I'm saying, yeah, you know, it looks bearish right now. You should probably take advantage of the price going down to hedge against your portfolio. But guys, this is strictly short term. I think that a lot of these assets, these crypto assets, are here to stay for a long time, but some of them maybe not. And so probably it is a good idea to be hedging yourself to the downside. But I will say, when you're looking at Dogecoin right now on the daily time frame, it does look a little bearish. You see the money flow coming out really deep red to the downside there. But you also have a green dot on volume as a buy signal, indicating potential bottom. Like I said, guys, right now my eyes are on 25 cents. If we touch it and bounce off of that, I would expect quite a significant bounce. So I do think that'd be a good entry for a long opportunity. And if we break down below that, well, now it's a short opportunity. Guys, if you do want to take advantage of some of these trade signals, then check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. Sign up to Blowfin. We have a $5,000 sign bonus as well as 15% off all trading fees for the life to your account, guys. Take advantage of this crazy volatile market right now, because we're trading sideways. So if you really want to protect yourself and or make some money while the price is chopping around, use some leverage. But guys, please, leverage trade, very responsible. You need to be very tight on your stop losses and your take profits, because we are in a very whipsawy market right now. So quick swings to the upside, quick swings to the downside. Do not get caught, my friends. So where's Dogecoin right now? Dogecoin is sitting at rank 8, down 21.51% in the past 7 days, and down about 1% in the past 24 hours. You know, guys, seeing a little bit of a bounce here, half a percentile. But like I said, I still think the risk is to retesting that 25 cents, and we should be looking for a bounce there. Sitting at 26 cents right now, so about a penny off my support level, and sitting at a $38.68 billion market cap with a $1.72 billion 24-hour volume, guys. Now, this is what I want to show you guys, because right now, Dogecoin and these altcoins are really hurting. But over on crypto Twitter, I say, rise, my queen. Just being a little silly about Ethereum, because Ethereum right now is rallying against Bitcoin and the entire market. Now, there's one or two things that happens whenever this happens for altcoins. When Ethereum is rising, well, everything else is either moving to the downside or dumping. That's usually the indication that we are getting ready for phase 2 of the bull market, where Ethereum is making big moves, and altcoin season is right around the corner. Now, that's the first scenario. The second scenario is when Ethereum starts running, that's when all the altcoins start dumping, and then Ethereum dumps down. That's why I jokingly say, like, rise, my queen, because, man, Ethereum has been rough, and it's been a very good indicator of this altcoin season. When Ethereum crashes, you see a huge flush out on the altcoins. But when you look at this market, look at this, guys. So Ethereum is up 3.68%, 3.58 now, while Bitcoin is down. It's pretty incredible to see. We're seeing a little bit of a bounce across the board, but I think Ethereum really was oversold when we saw that huge sell-off to about $2,000, $2,100. And I think that we're seeing some strength for Ethereum, which is fantastic for Dogecoin and for the other altcoins. For altcoin season, we see Bitcoin dominance trading at 60.28%. We saw that massive wick to the upside, and it's so crazy that we're back in this rising wedge that we were in for 2 years since the previous cycle high, and we're back in here and we're chopping around. The real question is, do we break down from here? And obviously, we saw this huge wick to the upside on the daily, and almost all of it it was almost like a blow off top for Bitcoin dominance. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin dominance to really break down significantly here, and it would be the flavor of this cycle if we saw BTC.D just do a significant drawdown right here after shaking everyone out to the upside, making everyone think that there was no altcoin season. It's canceled. Altcoin season's canceled. Make everyone think that, and then immediately have a diabolical move to the downside and make everybody have all their altcoins that they just sold go to the absolute moon. I would not be surprised to see something like that play out, especially how this cycle has been playing out with these quick whipsaw moves. Now, is Elon Musk going to make Dogecoin millionaires in 2025? I think the real question is Bitcoin going to let that happen? Is Ethereum going to let that happen? Because I see Elon Musk bull posting Dogecoin. I see Dogecoin spot ETFs getting applied for. Are we going to see Dogecoin spot ETF? Let me know in the comment section below. But I've seen a lot of institutions trying to apply for Dogecoin spot ETFs. I think everyone needs to be paying attention to where Bitcoin is and where Ethereum is. And it's so funny because everyone hates on Ethereum so much, but it's really the secret key to the gate of true altcoin season. So it's pretty ironic when people are dogging on it because you really want to see Ethereum perform. When you look at Bitcoin right now, we are on a cliff here, guys, looking like we want to spill off. But guys, I mean, we can wick down below this, but as long as we stay above this yellow trend line at about $96,000, $97,000, then we're just at the range low, and it's okay to be testing around here. As long as we don't close below, we could see a very nice bounce from here. And I do think that there is a good chance that we are getting close to seeing a bounce on altcoins and Bitcoin. I'm leaning more towards that idea into February than a breakdown of the downside, just because the overall market sentiment based on February statistics, they're very bullish, guys. They're very, very bullish. And also altcoin season statistics, and we're seeing Ethereum rally. Literally the entire world is talking about cryptocurrency now. Maybe people will argue that it's a top signal. Oh, the governments are talking about buying Bitcoin. Well, they haven't bought it yet. So maybe that will be the true top. Guys, listen, Bitcoin is still at range highs here, okay? We're still nearly $100,000. I know that altcoins have been brutal, but you can blame that on quantitative easing, Jerome Powell, the macro, but every single bull market cycle, you usually don't see these humongous altcoin gains until the end of the cycle. And I do think that 2025, this is phase 3 of the bull market. This should be the most volatile, the most trappy, but have the most gains for not only Bitcoin, but altcoin seasons combined. I do expect that. When you look at the overall market cap of crypto right now, we saw that huge wick down below previous cycle high at about 3.04 trillion. It's like the same thing. It's funny because almost all the charts have this huge wick to the downside, but as long as we withstand here and we don't really break down below and retest this, I really don't want to see us retest 3 trillion. If we break below it, that will open up a can of worms, in my opinion, of where this cycle is headed. But in the short term, guys, I am cautiously optimistic based on February statistics and the posturing of Bitcoin. And honestly, also with Jerome Powell, because he probably will start quantitative easing sooner rather than later. We just had Canada start to do quantitative easing in the past meeting, and usually Canada is like 1 or 2 meetings ahead of the US. I would not be surprised to see quantitative easing come into play, and that be the green light, a short-term green light, I must say, guys, especially if you've watched some of my other video where I said what happens when you combine quantitative easing with rate cuts, aggressive rate cuts. I've told you about what happens when that happens, but I think for a short period of time, there will be a window where altcoins really perform very, very well, guys. Now, obviously, there will be invalidations, but as of right now, I am bullish. Now, if you stuck around this far, guys, please go follow me at 333blacksea on Instagram. If I can get to 1,000 followers in the next 48 hours, I will give one of you guys $1,000. I want to give back during this altcoin bloodbath so you can buy the dip and hopefully make a bunch of money. Now, guys, I do think, though, for Dogecoin, Elon Musk is still pushing Doge. He is. But we really need to be paying attention to where this overall market is at. When you're looking at technicals, it looks a little bearish on the short term. But I do think that we are gearing up for a bigger bounce. Now the question is that just relief or is that setting us up for new all-time highs? Time will tell. Guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about Dogecoin. Will we see all-time highs in 2025 or is it all over? In my opinion, I think there's still... I'm cautiously optimistic. I really do think that we should see altcoins really perform well at some point in 2025. The question is it going to happen in the next week into February, or is it going to happen in Q4 of 2025? I do think that the probability is we do see this larger move happen, and it kind of be a decision time for us within the next week or so in February. So I think we should be really excited about that and be keeping our eyes wide open at what's going on. That's all I got, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.